Hello to all. Here I have the Knifenook from Ferro Concepts. I got this from SKD Tactical. They shipped it out very quickly and I received it quickly as well. I got this to try to mount this knife right here on one of my plate carriers. I'm not sure which one. I'll test it out. But this right here comes in just a manila envelope. They shipped it USPS. I got it for around $25. Ferro Concepts has a lot of nice, well thought out products for good prices, I believe. So in this bag, you have the Knifenook itself and you have your mounting hardware. And it seems that the screws take, yes, Phillips head screwdrivers, so you guys should have no issue having something to mount this up. So taking a closer look, what is the Knifenook? It is a system in which you're able to attach mostly either your polymer or Kydex sheaths to your plate carrier. It has hooks and loops, so most of your plate carriers, your front panel, stuff like that, it will be able to slip in, not take away any kind of attachment method or surface area from your attachment on your plate carrier systems. And this will slip in behind them, in front of them, whatever you need, and you're able to have your knife and hopefully quickly draw it out. I believe this material it's made out of is called Tigris. Don't quote me on it, but it's supposed to be pretty durable, and I'm going to try to install this now. All right, so it should be able to accommodate plenty of different size of knives. I don't have many that would be eligible for it. I just have this one and this Hoffner Beast here, which I'm running it a different way, so I'll be leaving that alone for right now. But you take it on the inside here, fold it, and I'm gonna have to match this up perfectly so the screws can go in. And give this a little bit of forethought on how you want to mate it, so which way you want your knife to go in your plate carrier. So usually probably the base layer of your plate carrier will probably have, I'm trying to think, the soft layer, I believe, and then your attachments have the hooks. So most likely, depending on how you want to draw it, left hand, right hand, which manner, you gotta make sure you have the right face orientation so you get it correct. So I'm not sure which plate carrier I want it on, but I'll start with this one here. I'm right-handed, so it is going to be on this side over here on the plate carrier, and I kind of want to grab the knife. If I draw it out that way, try it the other way. I'm not a knife guy. I'm not sure which way is going to be the best way to draw it, but we'll try it this way. So that means I'm going to mount this side like this. When I put it in, I should be able to grab it like that. Also, if you guys were wondering how thick the outer diameter of these screws are, to make sure they'll be able to fit through your knife sheath, it looks like it is 19/100ths of an inch. So here we go. And you do have the option to ride it at different heights and everything. So if you want, a little bit more exposed, you can ride it up here. It really depends on your knife sheath, but it looks like right here in the middle is going to be my best option. I'm able to get a row on the top of the sheath as well as the bottom of it as well. All right, so I got it cinched down now. Seems tight, and I'm gonna find a decent way to mount it up on this chest rig right here. All right, here I have the Shellback Tactical Stealth Low Vis Plate Carrier. Pretty simple. I like to run it slick. It comes with this 2-mag kangaroo pouch. I usually just run it on the outside like this, because if I put the cummerbund on top of it, it actually gets pretty difficult to take the magazines out. And as is, just in this little pouch right here, they actually have lots of retention on their own. So what I might be able to do with this, I can take the Knifenook under this right side of the cummerbund, I'll put it near the top, have that come over, and I can just easily take these magazines, put it there, and there we go. So now I still have access to my magazines if I'm going for a reload. And also now I have my knife readily available right here to take out. The clearance, it's a little bit tight, but nothing you can easily get your hand around like that. It has a little bit of give. Obviously this is a slick carrier, so I'm not bumping into anything else, but it seems right at home on the simple carrier setup. But I'll try it on something else. Here is also from Shellback Tactical. This one's the Rampage. This might be a little bit more closer to what most people have. You have a lot of options on the side cummerbund, MOLLE attachments front and back, as well as a placard. And so on this one, what I can do, kind of flip the placard up. I can attach it to the cummerbund. There is a little elastic handle right here that might get in the way, but let's see. Let's do it in the middle for now, just for demonstration purposes. And then you see you have your little Knifenook right there, and then you probably have a whole bunch of magazines, radios, and everything. I don't have all that stuff yet, or really want it, but right here you can see the knife is accessible, able to pull it out really quickly from the top. If I want to move it over some, not an issue. Let's see. Doesn't have a lot of engagement right there, but still out the way. You can have your magazines, everything up here, up front, and you're able to get it. Now with this, you might want to move the Nook down just a little bit, and you can have your handle higher up and have a little bit more, because the buckles right here and the placard, your magazines might reach up, and you might want your knife sitting a little bit higher. But works well on this. If you guys have any other hooks and loops, Velcro, anything like that, other places will probably also work. I don't think there's enough adhesion, anything like that. If you just want to use it by itself, maybe. I wouldn't leave it like that, but you know, you guys might be able to figure something out. All right, so here's a plate carrier. We will have an issue, and I really don't think this would work on it. You really have to think out what you're gonna mount on your plate carrier when you buy your stuff. Have it well thought out. With this stuff here, especially this phone system up here, there's really no place I'm going to be able to put this and have a nice clean draw from the knife. If I stuck it down in here, it'd just be pressing out, canted at an angle, sticking out from in front of the phone. I couldn't push the phone down, anything like that. Really not an option here. But, you know, just plan out what your plate carrier is going to be, what you're going to use it for, and this is not going to be an issue. As you can see, it had a home on the other plate carriers, no issue at all. Overall, this is a well thought out product. Definitely use for it. In the case of the last plate carrier, most likely I should use a different product from Ferro Concepts. They make something called the Wing Thing, and it's very similar to this, except you have a whole section of this material right here, this tigress, that'll connect to the sheath of the knife, and then you'll have your hooks and loops that extend outward, and you're able to have it hanging off the side a little bit more, and you have some rigidity, so you're able to pull the knife. So you can have it sit off to the side instead. But I'll use this on one of the other plate carriers for a little while. I might try it on some different knives as well. I'll give an update to it. Real quick before you guys go, the Wing Things are not in stock. The Knifenooks were not in stock for a long time. I just was lucky, saw it on SKD. But I actually took the Knifenook and kind of made it into a Wing Thing right here. So if you can see, I do not have it attached to the outside. On this other side, it's not covering the entire sheath anymore, but it's still rigid enough that I'm able to get a very clean draw with the knife and easily able to put it back in. It's real quick right there. not really in the way. It's not flopping around too much, and I don't have to wait for the Wing Thing to come in stock. And thankfully, it's not even in the way of the quick release clip on this plate carrier right here. So maybe you guys want to try that too. Just get a Knifenook and kind of turn it in to your own little Wing Thing. So here's what I did with it. Mounting hardware is holding up. Velcro hooks and loops. Your own little Wing Thing. Make it work on this plate. Use it as intended. Make it work on the other plates. Thanks for watching.